Hey, language arts students, in my world of language arts. If you are in language arts 1, 2, or 3 with me, Mrs. Ziegler, then this is going to be a very exciting ZeiglerHacks episode for you. Might not be. It might not be exciting. You might be like, this is kind of boring. I get that. It's school stuff. I get that. But if it's helpful, rock and roll. If not, well, sorry. Anyways, I've had a couple of people say, hey, Ziegler, I'm kind of confused. Where are all of these like worksheets for the assignments that you're referencing? And where's all the stuff you're talking about in my class? I don't know. I don't know where it is. So I'm going to show you where it is because I am becoming a total hacker in this Florida virtual school curriculum and platform. Okay, so right now I'm on the home page. I'm going to go to lessons because that's fun. Why not? I'm going to click on lessons. And of course, again, if you have not seen any of my other Zeigler hacks, then I'm going to show you how to get there. And if you don't see this guy right here, this side navigation, click on your name, click on account preferences, and click yes for use side navigation. Save changes. All right, so going to lessons for this. All right, there we go. Lessons. Yay, Language Arts 1. We're at the lessons page. Now, I've done this in another one of my my Zeigler hacks, but I'm going to show you again just so you know what I find is the easiest thing to do to navigate and work through this class because part of it confuses the snot out of me. You're going to right-click on your Assessments tab, and you're going to open Link in New tab. So, yahoo! Now we have our assessments here. And your assessments are going to look different than mine. My assessments are all the things I have to grade. But for your assessments, it's going to show you everything you need to complete. So, we are in segment 2. So, I'm going to go right here to module 4. Most of you guys are almost done with this stuff. But let's start here. So, you go through, and the best way to work through this class is to start at the front, right, y'all, and to click through like so. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, look at all that. Read, read, read. I'm going to take a pretest? No way. That sounds cool. And then here we go. You get to your pretest. And this is a place where you can check your print your checklist for all the stuff you're going to be doing in Module 4. Now, then we can just click on to the next one. Yay, here we go. And now we're on Fill Your Brain assignment. You will take at the end of this lesson, you'll take a quiz in which you determine the central idea. That's awesome, but that's not going to help me, so I'm going to fast flash forward to something where we're going to actually submit something. Aha! Here's one. At the end of this lesson, you'll complete a graphic organizer and reflection in which you contrast two texts. Yay! Doesn't that sound exciting? My favorite way to do this, and it's great especially when you're kind of going through to learn what you need to know for the assignment, click on the sneak preview. Side note, it takes you to the very last thing or page in this little lesson, and it shows you where all of your work will be. So this is your assignment. I'm going to show you where to find this once you get to the end of the lesson also. But for right now, I want you guys to get in the zone of looking at this grade rubric. It's a teeny tiny link, but this shows you exactly what I'm grading you on, word for word. So when I say in your responses and in your feedback, here are your scores based on my grade on the grade rubric, this is what I'm chit-chatting about. So look at that. Make sure for every assignment you click on that grade rubric so you know what I'm grading you on. But then, like for this one, 402, select the Another View worksheet. Whee! And this will open up. And this will be your Another View stuff. And it says exactly what you're doing. So save this document to your computer. If you don't, it's not a big deal. But ideally, it's a better thing to do because at the bottom of this is where your work comes in. So for this one, it says your part 1 graphic organizer. You're going to fill in this stuff, this mumbo jumbo, by following these directions. And then your part 2 reflection. This is where I've sent a couple of the assignments back to y'all. But some of these things, anytime I send it back and say, hey, you're missing part 2, or hey, you're missing part of the assignment, and then I tell you what part you're missing, this is where you're going to find that. So in this case, this is part 2, and it says the specific reflection that you're supposed to submit. So this gives you all the directions. So there's that party, but that's if you want to see the sneak peek. But if you don't, you can either go through each of these pages, which I recommend you doing because, side note, here's where I take specific questions for your way cool DBAs. So you want to know what I'm going to ask you. And also, side note, for your module exams, all of the questions are coming from this information. So they're like giving you the information. So click on it and go through the lesson so you know the information. It's just a way to get 100% on this stuff. But for the essence of time, I'm going to go to the end page. And it says, what is my assignment? It says, read the lesson, finish the activities, and then read the instructions. It's so tiny. That drives me cuckoo. But regardless, you click on this little hyperlink, read the instructions, and then that page that we just looked at before, the sneak preview, comes up with that grade rubric link, which I want you to look at because it's telling you what I'm going to grade you on, and then the actual page, and then some other stuff. So that's where you find everything, and you're welcome. That's Zeigler Hacks for today. Actually, there's like 5 Zeigler Hacks that are coming your way, but that's this Zeigler Hacks. How to find your assignment. By me, Mrs. Zeigler. Hope you guys are awesome. Zeigler out.